Hey YouTube world, Harvest is Plenty. Thanks for stopping by to check out the video. Please don't forget to smash or hit that like button for me. So World War III, it's right around the corner. I've been talking about that for quite some time now. Not only World War III, but about the coming grid collapse, SHTF, and I've also been talking about the New World Order and the coming Antichrist. And you guys are very aware of it if you've been following my videos, but a lot of people out there are totally oblivious to what's going on. That's until today, when news is starting to get around about the military draft.
And as a father, are you scared?
Very, very, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now and stuff that's happening and everything. Yeah, I think him going over there would not be a good idea, or anyone's child, unless they sign up to go ahead and go for it. Being forced, I'm totally against it.
Brandon Richards from Southfield is one of many people and parents who I spoke with about Congress passing its version of H.R. 8070. The National Defense Authorization Act was passed by the House with a 217 voting yes and 199 voting no. This bill will unlikely be taken up by the U.S. Senate. The amendment would automatically register men ages 18 to 26 with the Selective Services System for a possible draft. The new automatic registration system would replace the existing system that has been in place since 1980.
I don't feel that it's fair. My son will have to go ahead and go and fight for his country. Now, it's okay if you have a choice. Now, if we sign up for it, yeah, but to be forced, I don't think that, every American should have to go through that.
21-year-old Louis Barbot of West Bloomfield said this news about the automatic registration for the draft was a topic of conversation amongst his friend group over the weekend.
A little bit nervous, but something that our country's been dealing with before. Small change, but whatever happens, happens.
It does make me nervous in our current political climate with people like seeming to want to fight and want to go to war. So yeah, I'm always leery. I mean, my dad lived through Vietnam, and he dealt with the draft, and so it's something that always makes me nervous.
26 is too young, and I don't want. Fortunately, my kids are older than that, but a lot of the kids will be coming back in a box, and I don't think that's fair.
I would be for it because I think it's, we need a strong military.
Reporting in Royal Oak, I'm Peter Maxwell, 7 News Detroit this morning.
So with the low recruitment rates and with things that are going on, the folks in Congress, these leaders, they are not pulling any punches. In addition, from changing the age from 18 to 24 to 18 to 26, they came up with the bright idea, hey, let's take women too. Women are capable. Let's toss them an M4 and put them out on the battlefield as well.
Never in U.S. history have women been required to register for the draft, but this could change with the Senate's version of the National Defense Authorization Act. There hasn't been a military draft since 1973, but it's mandatory for all American men to sign up when they turn 18. The bill in the Senate would require women to register for selective service. The argument for women being a part of the draft comes from experts who say it's, quote, necessary and fair to make the draft talent unified in the event of a national emergency. Reaction to the bill has been mixed.
They're talking about involuntarily drafting women. I'm totally opposed to that. I'm also worried about the expansion of the draft.
This is not about combat. It is about their opportunity to serve.
The House version of the bill does not include drafting women, but it would automatically register men to keep them from skipping out.
Well, I once read that war is a racket. I've also read that all wars are bankers' wars. Is that true? I think so. But it's interesting. Anyway, concerning the women in the military draft, will that bill pass? Probably not, because I don't think that America is willing to see their women, their girls, come home in body bags. I think that would be a little bit too much for the American people to stomach. Now, the U.S. military, in terms of their recruitment goals, they fell short in 2023 by 41,000. 41,000 is a large number. And so they have been hemorrhaging soldiers, all branches, since the pandemic. A lot of it had to do with that needle. A lot of people didn't want to take that needle. A lot of people did. A lot of people didn't. And also I think that people have been waking up and they're like, nah, the military is not for me. I want to do something else. You know, people change with the times. So it's interesting to see what happens and what comes from this. But I do know that World War III is around the corner, and it could happen at any time as they're prepping and preparing to move forward with their agenda. But this is all I have for you guys today. Please be safe out there. Continue to pray without ceasing. Cover yourself, your family, your relatives, your in-laws, your neighbors, your community, and all your possessions in the blood of Jesus. All right? May God continue to bless you and your family. I will put up more videos about this draft as I continue to get updates. All right? Take care.